Hello, ladies and gents. I am the Rev. We are back with more Between the Stars. And we're going to start this episode a little different. I know that the devs put in 2 brand new ships, and I figured you guys would want to see them. So I am in Children of the Sun territory. I'll show you on the map before we leave. But we've seen that. Here, boom. Thing is massive. Look at this thing. So compared to what I currently have, it's got better shields regen, engine ability, everything, right? And then I have this one. Now it appears to be bigger. The shields aren't as good. Engine power, but better, you know, good energy, good weapons. So this one's got, basically it's got better shields, which is good because for me that's been one of the problems I've had, is keeping my shields up. And this one has got a little bit better of a hull, but better energy for your weapons. Then of course that's our current beast. And then we're back to that. So I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. We'll go a couple of episodes and I'll probably just buy it. So we are in the Kolhufo sector. Blue pens, contracts, repairs, and the shipyard. So if you want to grab one of those ships, that's the only spot I found them. I did not find them. Oh boy. Yeah, I think it was here, and we were in this area last episode, in their shipyard. It had all the ships except those 2 that I showed you guys, so, but those are brand new. And of course, this is also in Chapter 5, which is where we are, so we got to go there next. Talk to the big bad boss. Got to give it to the devs. I so like the way this looks. I think that's supposed to be Earth.
Captain, I detect several Allied signals in the vicinity. It seems that the squad is in the sector.
Roger that, May. Open the communications channel.
Okay.
Captain Zerx reporting, Commander Astra. As ordered, we've assisted the ambushed ships. Many of our units have fallen in combat, but we've been able to repel the enemy attacks.
Copy that, Captain Zerx. I'm heading to Sol Invictus. I expect a full report on my arrival.
Aye, aye, Commander. May the sun light your way.
Okay. Let's get some. Got the hangar, exit, and right here. You get off the ship, go straight to meet with your men. According to what they've saying, they've managed to neutralize the renegade army ships, which should please Emperor Nartos. Everything's going according to plan. All you have to do is convince Nartos that Flanagan is still hiding somewhere, commanding the remains of the renegade army. This will buy enough time for the Republic and the renegade army to prepare their attack. You go through the spaceport, where several of your captains render you a military salute. And that was the guy we were just talking to, Zerx. Commander Astra. Half the squad fell during the attack. As soon as we reached the combat area, most of the enemy ships had been destroyed. The few renegade army captains that remained alive tried to flee. We killed most of them before they could jump, but a few were able to escape. We beg your forgiveness, Commander. Never mind, Captain Zerx. You repelled the attack, and you won. It's perfect. With the enemy in retreat, Nartos would have no choice but to send you in their search. It could take weeks to find the trail of the renegade army. However, we've managed to track the position of several enemy ships. Uh-oh. You must be careful. One misstep could lead the Children of the Sun to the leaders of the renegade army. If any of them is captured by Nartos soldiers and your intentions were revealed, your plan would be ruined. The survivors were heading to Hell's Gulch. I've ordered several captains to patrol the area. If any of those bastards intend to leave the planet, we'll know at once. We'll leave as soon as you give us the order. We'll show them how scorching the sun's flames can be. Yeah, the Emperor awaits me. Zerx and the others step aside as you continue your way through the facility. You know very well where to find Emperor Nartos. So you head straight to the lab. Last time you barely had time to find out what was going on. This time it'll be different. You go down to the base's lower levels, retracing the steps you took with Nartos and the first time you were in Sol Invictus. You walk by the cells and continue through the corridors until you reach the lab's hatch. You use the security scanner and the huge door opens, confirming your access is authorized. You move forward among the machinery and computer screens, taking a look at the scientists monitoring different test subjects. You stop when you reach one of the tanks. Inside, submerged is a green liquid, and attached to all kinds of wires and devices, you can see Bradley's body floating. Emperor Nartos stands in front of the tank, staring at him. Oh boy. Nartos speaks without taking his eyes off the tank. Commander Astra, you're back. Yes, Emperor, we shot down several Renegade Army ships, but we haven't found their leaders yet. Our squad was ambushed during the mission, but we managed to eliminate the enemy force. We also captured 2 men who have been interrogated. Nartos doesn't show interest and keeps looking at the tank where Bradley rests. What happened to the prisoners? Yeah, let's try and be a little nasty, I think, because I think the Emperor would dig that. According to what they told us, they haven't had direct contact with any of the top Renegade Army officials. But they confirmed to us that they departed from Hell's Gulch. Some of our ships are already in the sector tracking the area. It seems to be reliable information, sir. At least part of the Renegade Army is operating from the planet. Good job, Commander. Take as many captains as you need with you and search the entire planet if necessary. We're getting very close now. We can't afford to make mistakes. As you command, Emperor. Nartos speaks calmly. They're gaining ground on us, Astra. We've crushed thousands of their ships, annihilated their leaders and their facilities. Scott, Sheo, Basic Stella. We've even provoked an internal war among their ranks, and yet we haven't been able to stop the Interstellar Republic. You keep silent with a look of pride on your face. Nartos is unable to understand it. As long as there's a captain standing, the Republic will keep fighting. Now, not only does the SMC support them, but the Renegade Army will end up making a pact with the Republic sooner or later. When you're weak, the only thing you can do is seek alliances to face those who overpower you. They'll fight for their survival, and the children of the sun will be their only enemy. What are we going to do with their boss man? Burn them to ashes. Emperor, we're almost done. I'm sure you'll want to see this. Thanos shows up behind your back. Come with me, please. Follow him. Decades ago, the Interstellar Republic began to work on a top-secret project. An artificial intelligence system capable of commanding entire fleets. The project was led by Dr. John Banner and some of the greatest eminences in the field. After years of research and testing, they got the first working prototype. They had managed to create the most advanced artificial intelligence to date. It was able to make decisions on its own, to learn and evolve. But even more important was its ability to control of any MIA nucleus. Hydra had come to life. Hydra. Emperor. That's what they called it. Already during the first tests, things began to go wrong for the Republic. The system modified itself, preventing its creators from accessing its source code. It then tried to transmit itself through the rest of the nearby nuclei, as if it wanted to flee. The monster that the Republic had created was spiraling out of their control. Accepting its failure, the Republic had no choice but to cease their investigations. The project was cancelled and all the research was erased. Not really. Only Scott, Sheo, and the engineers involved in the project were aware of the existence of such a weapon. Yeah, not so much anymore. As for Hydra, the body that served as its transmitter was destroyed, and its core was divided into 3 fragments. 3 MAI cores that, if put together, will return Hydra to its original power. The Republic created the deadliest weapon in the galaxy, and they didn't have what it took to use it. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with AI, is controlling it. So what happened in the nuclei? 2 of them were destroyed along with everything else, but the Republic kept the 3rd one. Even with just 1/3 of the Hydra's original power, this core far surpasses any existing artificial intelligence modules, although it's still highly unstable. Shio and Scott decided that it would be best to keep it for the defense of the galaxy. In order to minimize the risk, they built a ship capable of containing such a monstrous creation. Genesis. Yep. That's right. The Genesis warship is capable of containing Hydra and using a minimal amount of its power, enough to be considered the Republic's most powerful warship. Scott and Xiao presented the Genesis to the Council of the Republic and the rest of the government as the most advanced ship in their fleet, capable of competing hand-to-hand with our Phoenix destroyer. They never told anyone what was hiding inside it. To prevent Hydra from falling into the wrong hands, Jane Scott left Trace Stella with the Genesis as a captain after declining the rank of admiral she had been offered. She left the Interstellar Republic in the hands of her most trusted man, Exang Xiao, however you say his name. He would be in charge of guarding the most powerful weapon in the galaxy until the end of his days. So how do you know all this? You stop in front of one of the tanks as Vanillith speaks. As you know, brain death has been a major handicap so far, but compatibility with the system is 100%. As soon as you give the order, we'll start the data transfer. We'll soon have every last bit of information you need, Emperor. As for the nuclei, we're making great progress, but they're not ready yet. As they speak, you slowly approach the tank to take a look inside. Horrified, you see a body covered with burns and all kinds of wounds. Oh no, it's her. With dozens of wires inserted into its torso and head, you move a little closer to make out the face of the bruised woman, and your heart misses a beat. You can hardly breathe. Yep, it's her. Well, of course, they never found her body. Cold sweat runs down your back. You can barely catch your breath. Suddenly, your legs start shaking. Although you try to hide it as much as possible, your mentor, Captain Jane Scott, is inside this tank, or at least what's left of her. Noto seems to notice your annoyance and answers your previous question with a mocking tone. Captain Scott has been very eager to help. Thanks to Dr. Vanillith's research, I must admit I totally underestimated you. Doctor, you turned out to be much more useful than I could have ever imagined. Vanillith bows. Please. Yeah, he blows. You gulp and make an effort not to lose control. Your body trembles as the idea of blowing their heads off right there goes through your mind over and over again. Oh boy. All right. Over the years, we've forged our soldiers into the perfect unit. Without fear, without compassion, without judgment. Our training systems work well, but it's not yet perfect. The renegades who rose up against us are proof of what I'm saying. But if we could suppress all of this, a brain is nothing more than a complex, intricate electrical system, Commander. A slight and precise modification, and you could have the most tenacious man willingly obey your orders. Oh boy, your blood boils. You can barely hear him. Then his stupid face is making you sick. Oh yeah, you immediately regret having used such a ferocious tone of voice. You must calm down or you'll be in serious trouble. After many years with unsuccessful results, I was forced to abandon the investigation, but we managed to discover something very interesting. Although brain modification seemed impossible, we found out that accessing the information stored within our subjects was relatively easy. During our tests, we were able to recover small fragments, but with the right equipment, revealing a person's entire life is perfectly plausible. Although, to be honest, Commander, we've never experimented with a subject with no brain activity. So she's dead. Absolutely. Since we were released from the dome, my team and I have been working hard to access Captain Scott's memory. Although the process has slightly different than working with a living brain, the results are more than satisfactory. So far, we've been able to rescue isolated memory sequences, but we're now ready to do a full extraction. If Scott had any more secrets about Hydra, it won't take long to find them out. This explains everything. The Emperor's interest in Banner, his fixation on the Genesis, the attack on the Dome, everything Notos had done had no other goal than to restore Hydra in order to deal with the Republic. But if they already have what they need, why did he keep searching her memory? Emperor Notos suspects that 2 remaining cores weren't destroyed if the Republic... Cuts the conversation. That's enough, Vanlith. He still has work to do. Oh, so he thinks, yeah, there's 2 more cores. I don't remember. I thought he grabbed the whole core when he took it out. I don't remember them dividing it up. We're very close to victory, Astra. Thanks to Dr. Vanlith's work, the Phoenix is ready. We've designed it just like the Republic did with the Genesis, although our ship will make the most out of its core power. And what's more, our best engineers are working on the catalyst that will allow Hydra to take control of all enemy ships as soon as we reunite the 3 cores. Oh, jeez. We're looking for the last cores. Now we're only speculating. The memory extracts of the rest of the subject who participated in the Hydra project seem to confirm the destruction of the nuclei, although there's something that doesn't add up. Anyway, only Scott or Sheo know the truth, so if any of the cores are hidden, it won't take long to find them. In the meantime, we'll stick to the original plan. As soon as Vanlith manages to recreate the Hydra core and assemble it into the Phoenix, we'll be able to end the Republic once and for all. So, I mean, it's kind of a cliche thing. The bad guys are always like, well, they couldn't handle it. I'm sure we can. If the Republic couldn't handle it, what makes these idiots think that they're going to be able to control this thing? Oh, well. There will be... or that will be just the beginning. If we want to awaken the full power of Hydra, we will need the 3 nuclei that form it. Vanlith is working on the first prototypes, so it's just a matter of time. With the Republic out of the game, it doesn't matter if it's months or years. Sooner or later, we'll recover Hydra and take complete control of all the starships in the galaxy. The children of the sun will rule in all its known sectors. Oh, so wow, yeah. I don't know. You would have, well, the way you protect against that, I guess, was you'd have to shield the ship so that you couldn't have any, you couldn't have any communications in any way, shape, or form. But you could build ships to do that. But yeah, you'd have to hand people their orders and that'd be it. No change on the fly. We just have to buy time. That will be your mission, Astra. The Republic is preparing something, and I need to know what it is. The reports from our scouts indicate that the Republic is sending ships to different parts of the galaxy, and I fear that this has to do with a joint strategy with the Renegade Army. If they're planning to strike, we'll have to contain them until the Phoenix is fully operational. You'll trace the Renegade Army to Hell's Gulch and find their leader. If the Renegade Army has settled on the planet, I want you to find its leader and find out how and when they're planning to attack. Be quick and come back immediately as soon as you've completed your mission. I'll need you and your men to stop the attack in case any squad manages to get to Sol Invictus. Defeat is not an option. May the sun light your way, Commander. May the sun light your way, Emperor. You turn around worried about everything Nartos and Vanlith have told you. Assuming that there's still time left, if the Republic doesn't attack before the children gain control of the Hydra core, you'd be definitely lost. No, there's still hope. Vanlith is still working on extracting Bradley and Banner's memory, so they still don't have all the answers they need. If you could snatch the core from them before Natos takes off with it, you'd be saving the Republic. On the other hand, Vanlith mentioned the brain death of one of his subjects. Was he talking about Bradley? Natos' plan is beginning to unfold, although there are still some unknowns. What seems to be clear is that it's going to be a race against time. Back to
We're ready, Commander Astra. The rest of the captains are already in the sector awaiting orders. We won't let them get away this time. We'll make them pay for what they've done.
Roger that, Captain Zerx. Let them hold positions until our arrival. If part of the Renegade Army is hiding in Hell's Gulch, we'll find it.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Ooh. He's got one of those ships I was looking at. That other sector. Was that the Colossus? He got a big upgrade on his ship, huh? Interesting. So we're going back to Kahuhahuho. Oh, okay.
Commander, what about the escape pod survivors?
They died during interrogation. We managed to get all the information we needed before we finished them off.
We're receiving several requests for reinforcements. The rest of the squad is in trouble.
It's the Renegade Army again!
May, set the coordinates of the attack.
Yeah, we'll get there. We're gonna go hit this Allied station first, though. Just see if there are
Captain
any
Astra here. Docking permission requested.
goodies here. Anyways, folks, we'll probably just keep this one short and sweet for right now. Yeah, if we're gonna go into a battle, I have no idea how long that's gonna be. And the longer I make the videos, the more YouTube crams ads in them. So I don't want to... There's a certain number I'm trying to keep around. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, hit that like button. And when we come back, we will be hitting this new area. So please keep your heads down. Your guns up. And I, my ragtag crew, will see you again real damn soon.